Hey, namaste, guys. Hello, hello, hello. It says I'm live. Hang on here. Okay, I think everything's balanced. How are you all doing? Let's see. Hi, Tanjila, Raylin. Welcome to those of you who are going to be watching the replay. If you are watching the replay, you can skip ahead maybe 2-3 minutes or use the time, get some tea, and come back. I usually like to greet folks who are here and give, because it is alive, because it's recorded live, give folks a chance to get here. Okay, so say hello. Hi, Deej, I see you. Raylin, Tanjila's here. Say hi in the chat. And I'm excited to be here. I'm actually really excited about my blouse. I might talk. I don't want to go off topic because the replay folks, I think, don't tend to like that as much. But those of you live know it's like a chat. But I love this color, you guys. It's this sort of weird citron-y green, and I just love it. Hi, Marche. Hi, Marche. And my friend always says I like weird colors. This is one of my favorite colors. And I was thrift store shopping. It's from Jones, New York. And I want to actually show you. This is so random. Hold on. I don't know how much of me you can see. There we go. So, and then I got this great belt at the thrift store. So obviously I'm doing sort of a 60s, redo kind of thing with the big belt. And so I'm sitting on my floor. As you guys know, the regulars know I'm always sitting on my floor. So I love it because I thought this necklace matches with the belt. The belt is like this thick and all at my local thrift store. Let me know if you like thrift store shopping. I like it because there was literally nothing wrong with the sweater, you guys. And I have long arms, and it actually, you can't really see if I put my arms down, but the length, if I put my arms straight, is perfect. And so I just was so happy. I like thrift store shopping because there's no need for our clothes to be ending up, dumped on the shores, and dumped in other folks' countries for them to dispose of. So I'm just going to say that. I am a minimalist. I just thought I'll sprinkle in a little bit about myself in these lives. So yeah, I love getting a good, not just a good deal, but something that I really like. And like I said, I love this color. And I thought the belt, I'm still trying to lose some COVID weight, people. I am not personally happy with my weight. Each person's weight is their own, theirs. But I love the belt with it. It's kind of like I said, this little, and then I've got the paisley leggings, which are quite comfy, I'll have you know. So on that, I hope you're dressed cute. I hope you love what you're wearing. Let's see. So Gypsy Publisher, hello. You are new to me, Gypsy Publisher. Say hi to each other as well, guys. Beautiful and bubbly learning. Hello, greetings. Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Janae. Natalie. Hi. Yes, yes, yes. Most of you I recognize. So fantastic. In fact, I might try this, you guys. If you have earbuds, you'd need earbuds. I might have you come on with me live, okay? I think that's the requirement. Hang on. You know what? I literally had the link, and let me just check that I still have it. So what I might do, whoops. No, I want to quit photo booth. Hold on. Those of you who have a Mac, you know what, I almost just opened a whole other program. What I'm looking for is, goddesses, I want to pick up the link where I really might have one or two of you, if you feel brave enough, hang on, to come on with me live. So you'd be on screen, okay? I'm just checking that I have the link. Okay, it looks like I do have the link. All right. This could be very risky because I don't know necessarily, how folks are when they get on. Hi, Marche. Yeah. So Marche, if you have any sort of headphones, because otherwise you're going to get an echo, because if you'll hear me reverbing while you're trying to talk to me. So anyway, we're here to talk about dreams. Again, hi if you're just joining, if you're in the replay. I always spend a few minutes greeting folks, giving people time to get here. It's Coach Viv, formerly Yogini Kala. And So we're here today, and what is our theme? Our theme is dreams and Ajna Chakra. Okay, really going to talk about, and dreams, I mean your nighttime dreams, your nighttime dreams. Okay, so you guys ready for that? Give me a yes. Give me a yes in the comments if you are ready for that. And I am sitting in half lotus, and I am actually very comfortable. I'm always been very comfortable sitting on the ground. That is like a past life yogi thing. I've been told, because I didn't think much of it, and I've been told that by a couple of folks who are like, yeah, that's like you were like a yogi before. And so typically back in the day, many people in many cultures would just sit on the ground. So I'm just really comfortable. I know it's weird because it's like sometimes you see my background and you're like, where is she? She's like really low. Oh, Catherine. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Yes, yes, yes. You're stoked. Okay, great. Natalie, Paula, Deej, yes. So, and I want to know also, I want to also ask you, I'll share a little bit, but then I want it to be interactive. I want to know if you're remembering your dreams. So, goddesses, this is a follow-up to my video, Dream Incubation. Okay. I did a video on dream incubation. And watch that. And I will put the link to it. Am I going to try to do that now? Hold on. I have that link. Give me a moment. The thing is, then you only have it in the chat. So I think I'll put it afterwards, goddesses. But it was the previous video. And I'm not going to repeat the video, okay? Because I don't think that makes sense. And then those of you who have watched it, you'd be bored. So I'm not going to repeat everything in it. I think I will just pick out little pieces. The reason I mentioned it was we're all interested in our intuition, right? We're all, especially in these times, I think that there are going to be a lot of dangers, and not just dangers, because I really also don't watch people who are fear-mongering because it's not good for our spirit. You want to know what's going on, of course. But there are some people who will just work you into a very fearful state. And I don't appreciate that. And there are many people like that on YouTube. And I'm going to share this because it has to do with Ajna. It has to do with our vision. What you guys have to understand, unless you do YouTube yourself, you don't realize when somebody is very fear-mongering and they get their audience very agitated and upset, what do you think happens? What do you think happens? They get more views. Their viewers come back more because their viewers are usually, they're going to be either real polarized, right? They're going to be over here, or they're going to be over here, right? And so all I'm saying is just be aware of folks who will try to get you into kind of conspiracy theories and just sort of get you into things that leave you feeling unhappy. That's all I'm going to say. If you watch them and you leave really feeling unhappy, disturbed, agitated, worried, then I don't think that's a good thing. Okay. So anyway, our third eye chakra is the chakra that has the most to do with our personality, because it's the mind, it's the subconscious and the conscious mind. So when we talk about things like affirmation and visualization, it's coming from here. Okay. When you visualize, you're drawing on the third eye chakra. You're drawing on Ajna chakra. Welcome. Oh, good. I'm up to 20 viewers. Oh, please smash the like button. I'm following other YouTubers here because they say smash and I'm like, okay, smash. I don't know. Just give it a thumbs up, will you? You don't have to smash anything. So, when you visualize, when you're working with affirmations, anything like that, anything sort of from the divine feminine, the working with the subconscious, it's all from here. I also want to share something for those of you who are in my chakra course, because at least 2 of you here are and have been through it. In fact, many of you feel, okay, well, I think I should start from the root chakra, right? Like that's where I should start. But in fact, traditionally, if you want to start working with the chakras, goddess, you work from here. Okay. Now I'm going to ask a question. Why do you think that you would start seemingly like, why would you jump up to here as the chakra to work with? So put in the chat if you have an idea. Okay. And I'm going to adjust my light. I want to bring it a little bit closer. Share in the chat if you have any thought on why it might be better, and traditionally you'd start meditating at Ajna chakra. I want to see if anybody gets that. Okay. Give you a moment to type. Kind of look at what I'm going to share with you. Okay. So Catherine says, that's excellent. Catherine says, so you can better visualize the others. I think that's really good. That's a good idea, and that's a good reasoning. In some ways, that's actually it. But I would phrase it slightly differently, and I'll share in a second. The third eye is associated with dreams. Yes. Okay, absolutely. Okay, let me keep going through, and I'll put some of you up on the screen. Not you. Don't worry. I don't have that power. You'd have to, let's see. Yes, it is. Because again, it's inner, and I really want you to get this. Get out a notebook. It's inner vision and outer vision. Okay. And even for me, that was something that I've really come to really understand. It's the ability to vision your life, right? Visioning your life. What are your dreams for your life, as well as seeing within, right? When we think of it, we think of seeing colors and seeing different worlds and blah, 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 and this and higher self and angels and all sorts of things, right? And so that's inner seeing, but it's also how do you vision your life? And so goddesses, this is why this is an important chakra to work on. Okay, and let me see. People are saying awareness. Marche says awareness. Yes. Kayim says the pituitary plays such a big part in physical and energetic health. Yes. The reason, though, it is said to work with that, let me just see everybody else's answers. Okay, let me put one more up. Ebony says, so we can visualize, see the change that we wish to make. What it is, and okay, when you open some of the lower chakras, guys, okay, and I am not a fear mongerer, like I said. When you open some of the lower chakras, you have to understand it's like you're seeing all of your subconscious stuff. So if you have trauma and you open the root chakra and also the sacral chakra, right? And you've had abuse and emotional abuse and say your mom or your dad or whatever, all of that stuff starts to flood your system, okay? I really want you guys to get this because I don't want any of you, I have a video about how to open the chakras safely. So basically, when you work with the chakras, what you really need to understand, it's not just all fun and games. What you see is what's there, caused by past traumas and so on. So if you open the third eye first, the idea is you'll have the stability of mind. You won't freak out if, say, you remember that you were assaulted when you were a child, that you remember some abuse you had as a child, or even potentially past life, okay? So let that sink in what I'm saying. So that is why you actually start, even though it's a higher chakra, it's discernment. It's to give you the discernment so that if you start to say you do start to, like I said, memories or dreams, you'll be able to stay calm. You'll be able to see it with clarity and discernment instead of just freaking out. Right? People be like, oh, I saw this scary thing, yada, yada. Some of that is symbolic of your subconscious, right? You know how when you're a little kid, sometimes you'll just dream of a monster, you'll be really scared. Those fears can come up. And so if you open the third eye first, you bring a stability so that you can see all the gunk. I'm just going to call it gunk. I'm going to put gunk in the comments. You can see all the gunk that is there, and that is not just personal to you. We all have that, right? Or you would basically be enlightened and blissful and just chilling out, watching the world, living in the world, but yet not really in it, not the ups and downs. Okay. Let me know what do you think about that? Let me know if that makes sense to you. So that's why it's often recommended really that you start with Ajna or Agnya chakra. Okay. So I want to share a little bit how you can tell if this chakra is healthy and then weave it into the dreams. Okay. Welcome if you're just joining us. Say hello in the chat. It's Viv here, and I'm going to keep going forward. I'm not going to repeat. So if you're just joining, you'll have to watch the replay. So if your Ajna chakra is healthy, you will have a clarity of vision. It's not necessarily that you're going to be seeing things, because healthy, you have to remember, healthy is just like normal functioning. So all of the chakras, you guys, basically most of us live with them. They're functioning at a minimal level. This is also another secret that a lot of people don't know. The energy is there, but it's flowing at a level to keep you, you just go about your day, everything's fine. Nothing extraordinary. That's just that minimal functioning. Okay. We all have that. When we talk about opening a chakra, clearing a chakra, you're talking about going to a higher level in that energy system. Okay. So you'll have a good imagination. Your mind will be disciplined, though. You won't just totally go off into la la land. Sometimes that's a problem for me. So I can get like really out there. So you'll be able to see clearly. You'll also see patterns clearly, meaning you'll sort of see what's going on clearly. Your dreams, you'll dream, they'll be clear. You won't have any real mental disturbance, if that makes sense. The ajna also governs your sort of your astral body, and it actually rules the other chakras. It sort of regulates them. So it's here and it's regulating all the lower chakras. And then the crown chakra is almost its own separate thing connecting up to spirit. Okay, of course, ajna connects up to the crown, but it's ajna that basically regulates the other chakras. So it's a very important chakra. Okay, good. Hi, Saul. Hi, Saul. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yes, it can be scary. Yeah, Natalie DeVerna. Right. And so this is why people from very traditional religions are like, oh, you're going to see, demons are going to do this and that. I'm not wanting to say anything negative about anybody's religion, but I will say this. I recently spoke to someone. Of course, I'm not going to say their name. And they, like many people, they had some mental health issues. Okay. This is really deep. I told them, I do not want your money. I do not want you. I didn't say it like that. I was like, don't take this, don't take my chakra course. Here is why. And again, I'm one of the few people saying this on YouTube. Either people are in the camp of, don't work with the chakras, they're demonic, and others are like, oh, it's fine. Open your third eye instantly. Just instantly, which is bullshit, people. You're not going to instantly open your third eye. I also want to say that. And again, that's going to lose me, some of you. Some of you are going to be like, oh, well, I don't like her. But it's the truth. You're not going to open your third eye instantly, and you don't want to open your third eye instantly. I give this analogy. It's like me handing you uranium. Uranium is radioactive, right? You need to know how to handle uranium or plutonium, right? You get what I'm saying? You don't just like, oh, good. Yeah. The idea is just to work safely, slowly, at your capacity, whatever is all I'm saying. Okay. Let me see my questions. And did I get off topic? So yes, it's that you're seeing your own inner stuff. And in fact, yes, if you really, really develop, you will see other realms, because other realms do exist. You know what I mean? You will see things. So that is why. Can you guys understand? Again, give me a yes. Can you understand why I would tell someone who's has mental health challenges, who wants to pay to take my course, ready to take it? And I said, I don't think this is for you. It's because if you start, if you are ready or having, and this, somebody with mental health issues, I'm not just talking depression or anxiety, but mental health issues, you don't want to destabilize yourself in any way. You want to be very grounded, and only if you're really pretty cool, mental health wise and everything, you can work with the chakras in a safe way, which you do in my course. You're not meditating 10 hours a day. You're not fasting 10 hours a day. That would be extreme, you guys. I really want you to understand this. So now say you went to an ashram. Okay. An ashram is a protected environment. It's like for those of you who don't know, it's like a spiritual retreat center. Say you were someplace where that was all you were doing. You were eating very light food, you were fasting in the afternoon and just eating maybe one meal a day, and you're meditating, you're going to start having like amazing experiences. But you don't want to do that if you're commuting to work and you're delivering for Uber, you know, and you've got 10 children. You don't want to be like, you know, getting too far out there. That's all I'm saying. Because I just really want you guys to understand that. Because again, there are folks on YouTube, whoops, there goes my light, who are like open instantly. So you don't want to open any chakra instantly. You want to slowly get comfortable with it, get comfortable with your intuition. Maybe you do start to, I'll share a story here. Let me know if you want me to share a story of that I've shared before about where I had a clairaudience happened to me that I didn't even know I had that ability. Hang on, guys. Let me print my light back on. It's on a timer, so it just goes off. I'll share this story here because not all of you have heard it. This was years ago, and so it did scare me. I wasn't even working with the chakras. I literally was running water in a sink. I think I was in college, and I was just looking at a little part-time job, and so I got a housekeeping job. And I suddenly heard a voice. I heard a voice in my head. Now, if you are schizophrenic, you hear a voice in your head. Can you not be schizophrenic and hear a voice in your head, right? That's the issue. I literally heard somebody say, like in Jamaican patois, like "Mikies, mikies," which literally means make haste. And I heard somebody like drowning. It was clear somebody was in water. They were drowning. It turns out, I found out, I want to say maybe the next day, I did not know, but a family member of mine had literally almost drowned. Now, out of the blue, I mean, it stunned me because I'm, you know, I knew nobody else was in the room. And that's the difference between schizophrenia and being just like having these abilities. I knew where I was. I was at a sink in a motel cleaning, but I heard clear as day, you know, call for help, screaming, water. Anyway, so just to show you, it's, yeah. So anyway, that was just, I wanted to share that with you. Yeah, Gypsy Publisher, yes, you're welcome. Yeah, and it's just, it's not even just that, yeah, it's just go slowly. You have to live a certain lifestyle. For example, you can't be like super like drinking, partying, doing drugs, and then you try to work with the chakras, because what will happen, you will destabilize yourself because your whole system is not balanced. These are higher abilities that we have as human beings to sort of unfold these energy centers, to purify them and to evolve. So if you say, I have an addiction issue, you know, you have to really think about, is this the right time for me to do this? Kind of get yourself together and then work on these abilities, if that makes sense. It's almost like, I'm going to give an example. It's almost like you say you go from eating just junk food, right? Many Americans, real high junk food diet, fast food. And then you're like, I'm going to be a vegan. I always give this example because a friend of mine said that, but you know, you're going to be a vegan like the next day. Your body, imagine how your body would feel. Your body you would actually probably feel sick, even though you went maybe to a healthier diet and you're eating fruits and vegetables and your body would freak out, because your body is like, I want chicken McNuggets. I live on chicken McNuggets. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't want a melon. I don't want, I don't want goat cheese or whatever. You're not, maybe you're just vegetarian. Your body's like, I want chicken McNuggets. So that's all on that. So let's go into, we've talked about some of the safety with the third eye. So your dreams the main thing I wanted to leave you guys with, I want to make sure I got in, is don't just trust those dream books. There's all these dream books. In fact, I'm sitting in front of some of my books, not necessarily about dreams, but oh, if you dream about an elephant, it means this. Oh, you dreamt about a bridge. It's not good. Use any of these dream books. Let me know if you have a dream book. Just put like dream book. And they'll be like, this means this. That is not true. You can take them, goddesses, as a like a hint. Oh, okay, right. Oh, I dreamt of my teeth falling out. Okay, maybe it means this. But the first thing when you want to work with your dreams, which is what we're talking about, if you're just joining your dreams and Ajna Chakra, um, you want to, what does the symbol in the dream mean to you? So in a lot of ways, it's not that complicated. I think that any of you could analyze your dreams, right? And again, I want to tell you, please watch my dream incubation video where it tells you how to invite your dreams. That's what dream incubation is. So you have to go watch that video. It's on my channel page. It is setting up to have dreams, and I just tell you the simple things you need to do that. Okay, so watch that video on dream incubation. And why is dream incubation powerful? So this will be a nice follow-up. Dream incubation is when you have a problem, goddesses. So say you have a question about, should I leave my job, or anything like that? Should I take this new job offer? Should I move across the country? Should I move, down south? Should I move out to wherever? Ask your dreams. That's what it's, dream incubation. You give it the question, and so it's to help you problem solve. So that's why I really wanted to talk about that a little bit on the channel, give you something new. So do watch that video. All right. Now I'm going to take some questions. I've told you a lot already about working with the chakras safely, and just being mindful, not to be afraid, but you can work slowly and carefully with them. And as I said, I have a course. 2 of the people here at least are in my course. Actually, three of you are in the chakra course, which I renamed Chakra Soul Alchemy. Soul, I like, of course, connotations of soul, but also in the sense of your soul. It is open for every woman. And alchemy, goddesses, means, the idea of alchemy was taking things like base metals and you were trying to turn it into gold. It's this idea that you can take things that are troublesome, plain, ordinary, and change it, alchemy, by basically almost like different methods into something that is gold, that is beautiful. And so that's why I changed the name to Chakra Soul Alchemy. And so you are absolutely welcome to check that out. I'm going to take some questions. So put any questions you have about like dream interpretation, put that in the chat, okay? And then if somebody wants to jump on, I will try it. Now, if I cut you off suddenly, if you start cursing or something, then I will cut you off. Okay. Please don't come on my live stream and start acting up. I doubt that would happen, but I just want to tell you. I want to tell you, please don't do that. Please, please, please. You know I'm ladylike. You know I'm old-fashioned. Hold on. So type questions right now, and I'm pulling up the link for my chakra course because I would love to have you in it. It has a live component that makes it different than a lot of the courses out there where you never see the teacher, okay? They just pop something up and you never actually see the teacher. I hope I got the link right. Several of the ladies in here have taken the course. I'd love it if they would share a little bit how it's helped them. And then I'm going to take some questions. All right, answer your questions about dreams. So you can work with your dreams. You can incubate your dreams with your subconscious and your superconscious, right, to help you solve your problems. So we don't always have to turn outside. Okay. So let me see what the questions are. Awesome. Let's see. I didn't get to say, wait, what? I see a long comment. I didn't get to say because I was driving. I had some questions when I woke up about my dream, and here you are. Exactly. No, I didn't have a plan, you guys. I was like, what am I going to do on the live? And then I literally got, no, you need to keep talking about the dreams and people may have questions. And I was like, yeah, I should, because it's a new topic. So I hope you like it. So please, if you've had a dream or you have questions about how to work with your dreams. Okay, Natalie says she's been working on her solar plexus, building self-esteem. Do you recommend I start with this next? You can combine them. You could do the third, you could do Manipura. And I've stated how, especially for us women, and Natalie, if you ever are in a situation where you're being bullied, if that happens to you, then yes, that is the correct chakra for you. Natalie, if you feel like you have trouble following your goals, also you could see how that's linked to the third eye as well. But the sort of the impetus, okay, this is a great question actually. The impetus for going for your goals is Manipura, is the third chakra. But to see the goal, to have clarity on the goal, and to have the goal be of a higher nature, right? Like I love this phrase, you don't want to climb the wrong ladder. Say you're doing corporate work and you realize, I freaking hate corporate. I hate corporate. I don't want to be in this job. I'm making a lot of money, but I'm unhappy. That's climbing the wrong ladder, right? You're climbing the ladder and the ladder is in the wrong place. So that's the third eye will help you steer to where you want to steer to, goddesses. Okay, so it is a really important chakra. I do have videos free here on my channel, okay, that you can look at. So yes, I would work on the third eye, absolutely, because it's going to give you that clarity, Natalie. Yeah, it's going to give you that clarity. So I'm gonna, let me see. And Tangela, I'm so glad you're here, Tanji. I've been working on the heart and the solar plexus. Yes, yes. Healing and coming into your power. I think that's great. I know this person. I know Tanji. So I think that's really appropriate. Yes, I do. I do. I think those are really good for you, especially for you, if you're moving and you're trying to figure out what you want to do with life and so on. Yes. Oh, you're welcome, Natalie. You're welcome. Welcome. Okay, so there's a dream here. I will give an example of how to work with your dreams. Let me see what this person says here. Dream about being pregnant full term. Huh. Okay, so goddesses, I'm gonna dive in. I'm going to use this person as an example. So keep watching to show you how you could work with your dreams. Okay? Are you with me? And did you give a thumbs up yet? I have to remember to say that because it's important. And I forget because I get so excited and I'm talking. So we're going to look at beautiful and bubbly learning at this dream. This is a beautiful dream. Let me tell you what I take from it. And then please feel free to answer in the chat. I had another dream about my husband being shot in the head by a young man. I had this dream twice. Huh. Okay. I'm going to go with this first one here. Pregnancy. So our dreams are often metaphorical, but not always. The first step in a dream, and I found this to be true for myself, is it factual? Is this woman trying to become pregnant? Okay. You take your dream first at the factual, rational level. Okay. Isn't that cool? Sometimes dreams come as literal messages. Okay. That's the first level. So I would say to her, look at it that way. But the level I'm getting it as is pregnant. So you are basically birthing. There's something that is being made, being created by you, right? And you're about to give birth to it. So it's metaphorical is the second way you look at a dream. Okay. And this is why I love them. So I'm really excited about this because to me, it's a very obvious dream. Now, beautiful and bubbly, if I were speaking with you, we could tease this out because you would, like I said, are you trying to get pregnant? In which case it's telling you something about that. Or is there, and this is what I'm thinking more, is there a project or a phase of your life that is about to happen? Okay. And the dream is your subconscious, like figuring that out, giving you hints and so on. So dreams are really beautiful. So beautiful and bubbly. Let me know about this dream. Of the two things I said, are you past having kids, age? Is there something that you are giving birth to or that you want to give birth to? I'd be really curious. So tell us, because it'd be really cool to see. All right. And then I'll take another dream. Noe Avila, I think I'm going to look at your dream next. But beautiful and bubbly, let me know. Please reply if you're still with us. If you didn't just like go get, you probably ran to the bathroom or something, because I want to know how that resonated with you. Tanji says she's been keeping track of her dreams for 4 years. I think that's awesome. Catherine, okay, a lot of people are sharing, but now I don't see beautiful and bubbly because I want to know, beautiful and bubbly, are you still out there? Listen, I'm not going to, if I respond to your specific comment, do stay and come back and so you can reply. Otherwise, I mean, then I feel like I should have replied to someone who was really engaged, you know? So I'm going to go back up while I wait. I'm reading all your comments. MK, I have videos. I have 2 videos because I did them by accident. I did 2 separate videos on the throat. Look on my channel and watch those videos. Yes, it's a great question. And it's easy. I had a young woman in my chakra course who literally had trouble speaking up for herself, was very, very shy, right? She couldn't express. And she told me, and I actually added her testimonial. She told me, and her issue was the throat chakra, and she is now working in her industry. She looked happy. I saw her posting on Instagram, and she really feels that she had a breakthrough with her throat chakra. So yes. Okay, well, oh, there we go. Thank you, my dear. I know you might have stepped away to get some wine or something. So Beautiful and Bubbly, whose dream I just analyzed, said she's about to buy land. So Goddess, it's telling you, it's speaking to you about that. It's speaking to you about you're about to give birth, right? Pregnancy dreams are about something incubating, you're cooking something up, you're creating, okay? So then what you have to do is, oh, what in my life am I? Oh yeah, I'm working on my real estate license and I'm about to take the test, right? So look at the dream. Was the birth difficult? Now, I'm not saying it's predictive. That is a higher level. Okay. And I'm so glad you're here with me. Welcome to those of you just joining. The numbers on the stream are going up. So yes, some dreams are predictive. So let me go through the 3 levels again. The first level of a dream is, it could be actual advice. If you dream of yourself in your car swerving, I'm serious, you dream of yourself in your car and you swerve to avoid an accident, your dream could be warning you. Be careful when you get in the damn car the next day, the next few days, be careful, right? That's the first level, is simple advice, okay? The next level, and the bulk of dreams I find, is metaphorical. Metaphorical, and that's why they're so weird. You know, you're here and then suddenly you're there, or you're watching yourself and then somebody flies, you know, and then this thing changes into this other thing. So they're metaphorical. They're telling you in pictures. And the third and very high level is, oh shit, did I lose my train of thought? It is kind of, yeah, it's telling you what may happen, kind of. I kind of lost my train of thought, but it's just like a higher level. It's not so much, yeah, yeah. The first level I'd call warning. The third level is like predictive, is almost more like a seer. So they're a little different. The first one is typically a warning for you. Okay, so that, let me differentiate in my mind. So like, yeah, okay, I have a story about that. I was at a meditation retreat and it was wintertime, goddesses. And one of the teachers, and you know how people get that look like when they're not quite there, not in a bad way, but he kind of glazed over for a moment. We're talking and he goes, oh, and he goes, yeah, you drove here or whatever. I says, yeah. He says, oh, and he got kind of serious. He goes, just be careful driving. And sure enough, after I think I was driving back, I was literally on the property of my, it was like apartment complex. Okay. And it was a very minor accident, but my car, it was friggin' icy. I was in Syracuse, New York. Any of you know Syracuse or know the Northeast, where you get that lake effect snow and all that crap. And I had a minor accident with my car and I was shaken because I think I was a really new driver at that point. I'm pretty sure I was a really new driver. And he, it said, just be careful. He said, be careful with ice or snow or something. So yes, we can have warning dreams that are personal to us, metaphorical dreams that are telling us something. And then the higher level, it's almost like seeing, but it's more not just for you. Okay. Anyway, I hope that was okay. I don't try astral projection. I really don't, goddess. As I said, for me, these things are very serious. And now people put out stuff on their YouTube channel. If you like it and you want to do it, I don't so much, I think sometimes one is astral projecting and doesn't even know it. I'll give you an example because that actually links back to dreams. I have dreams often where I was having them for a specific time where I was literally, you guys, it was so funny. It was like I was sitting down, but I was like floating. I wasn't flying, but I was moving through rooms. And someone afterwards was telling me, well, that is like you were astrally projecting or whatever. It's not something I try to do. So yeah, it's not something I try to do. But, again, if you feel very stable mentally, that's the first thing, mentally and emotionally, and you want to try it. So I'm going to look for another dream. So beautiful and bubbly. Yes, I think it's about the land. I think it's about the land that you are going to buy. Absolutely. What I would do if I were you is I have 7 children. I'm not going to lie. I thought you already had children. My sense was you already had children. I didn't know if it was 7. I didn't know how much, but I felt you already had children. And so, yeah, the dream is metaphorical. I would use the dream incubation technique, beautiful and bubbly, and ask your dreams, what do I need to know about this land? What do I need to do to make it safe and comfortable? And just ask your dreams these questions. Yeah, that's really beautiful dream. I want to hear one more dream. Okay. Catherine says she's been having vivid dreams and waking up scared. Catherine, yes, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. Write me in the comments if you've had that happen to you. Just type me in the comments. So if you've had vivid dreams and you wake up scared. So Catherine, I'd like to know, do you see anything in the dreams, or is it something like you're being chased, or there's some, like, what is happening in the dream? You say it's very vivid. I'd like to know more about that. Yes, of course you can work with the root chakra and ajna. So you work on the root and then you feel that the energy goes up the chakras up to ajna and then back down. Catherine, you may want to check out my course, where you get my live guidance and you get really step-by-step help. And it is in the chat. I put it in the chat. Tell me more about the dreams that you're saying are very vivid. Oh, okay, so Raylan and Rose. Okay, these are often fears that you have when you have dreams that are scaring you. Don't tend to take those dreams literally. Okay. Dreams that are warning you will be more specific. Like I said, like when the teacher, he got intuitively just, okay, driving, I see an accident with her. When you just wake up scared, it's more of your inner fears. You may have a fear of many, many things, right? I don't even want to name them. I'm just trying to freak people out. But your inner fears, when you have dreams that you wake up scared and you're like, and they repeat, it's something inside you that you need to look at that you are scared of. Okay. I know that sounds like, but that's what that is. So I'm just going to wait and see if Catherine comes back. Deej says, Deej don't wake up scared, but more tired. You've had more vivid dreams. Yeah. Meditate. Everyone watching this in the replay. Hi, replay folks. Those of you who are here live with me, you meditate. Meditation will, I always tell you to meditate. Meditation will improve the clarity of your dreams. They will become clearer. They will improve the clarity of your thinking so that when you wake up, you're able to analyze the dream. So there's absolutely no negative. Those of you who are having fearful dreams, you need to bring in some meditation or even just some yoga. If you don't meditate, start doing a little bit of yoga, okay? Catherine, yeah. Oh, Catherine says rejection. Okay, Catherine, let me just check that I didn't miss. Okay. So you guys, you see how you can begin to work with a dream. So Catherine has replied. I just want to read what she says. A lot of big impending doom events like societal instability, secret police coming, failing to accomplish tasks. So yeah, Catherine, so of course your dreams. So I think you're telling me that's what you have in daily life. Don't beat yourself up. We're all, there is a lot of fear on the planet. So, Catherine, I hear you on that. But then it's seeping into your dreams. So your dreams, goddess, are just reflecting, they're reflecting your daily fears. They're not necessarily telling you, and this is deep, okay? You guys ready for this? If you are in a place of real fear in real life, your dreams will not be clear. Okay, let me repeat that. If you're stressed out in daily life, you will not tend to have clear dreams, because clear dreams come from a peaceful spirit, calm spirit. So the benefit of me saying that to you is, don't panic if you're having these fears and nightmares, because a lot of the times they're just reflecting that you're stressed in real life. So, Catherine, I would recommend meditation for you, mindfulness meditation, prayer, peaceful activities that make you feel at peace. Okay. That is what I would recommend. Yeah. Yeah. So you have a lot of mental fears, mental worry. Goddesses, let me know. And I do need a favor from you by putting in the comments, not in the chat, but in the comments, if you're interested. I really want to, I'm thinking of putting out more acupressure points, because there are points that can help calm your spirit. And so I want to know if you would actually watch it, because I don't like to put out videos that don't get a lot of people watching them, because it hurts the channel. So there's a lot you could do, Catherine, and others who are having bad dreams, to calm yourself. Mindfulness meditation, I have videos on that. I will put them, when I end this, give me a couple hours. I'll put links to how to do mindfulness, because you need to calm your spirit. If you're religious, whatever your religion, prayer, you need to feel more trust and a sense of safety. Okay. So thank you guys for being here. I'm still here, and there's a bunch of us still here live. Let me see if there are any other dreams, because we'll stay focused. But I hope that was helpful to those of you. I'm giving a lot of information here. You may want to go back, watch the replay. Okay, it's telling me I have new comments, so hold on here. Let me see. Jasmine has some beautiful advice. So Jasmine says, meditation before sleep and practicing lucid dreaming in nightmares has helped me. Oh, beautiful, Jasmine. Jasmine, would you like to come on live to talk about that? Jasmine, the only thing though is you need to have headphones or earbuds or something, because otherwise we'll get a weird echo. Jasmine, I'd love for you to come on if you're comfortable and just share a little bit about that, because I completely agree. Okay, so I'm going to give Jasmine a moment to think about that, see if she has earbuds. That would be so cool, Jasmine, because I've done it once. Okay, my regulars, I had another, she's a coach. She lives in Spain. I think she lives in Spain now. Yeah, not Portugal, Spain. And she's come on with me live, but I haven't done that very much. Oh, I look a little crazy. Okay. Well, Jasmine, you don't have to. You don't have to. Just give me a yes or no. Yes, Tanjila, from the course. Tanjila says she's been doing some of the pressure points. I teach some pressure points related to each chakra in the course. I want to answer just Gypsy Publisher while I watch if Jasmine is a yes or no. So you guys, this is really hard. I'm trying to talk and I'm reading and not go completely quiet, because then you'll be like, oh, I'm getting bored. So, oh, it's a yes? Okay. All right, Jasmine. So Jasmine, hold on. How am I going to do this? The thing is, you guys, everybody's going to see this link, but really I'm just inviting Jasmine right now. So don't jump on if your name isn't Jasmine. Hold on here. Okay, Jazz, here's the link. Now, when you click that link, Jasmine, it should bing me and say, hey, somebody wants to join, and then we'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, thanks, Gigi. Gigi is saying, yes, no, it helps. Gigi is saying, and Tanjila is seconding that. The acupressure points are great, ladies. I'm in the chakra course. Yeah, she's actually going for certification. I have 3 women now who are taking the course for certification. They're going to weave the chakras into what they do. And you do it first for healing yourself, stabilizing yourself, and having that energy where you can attract clients. And so, it's perfect if you're a massage therapist, if you're a coach, a counselor, you may want to connect with me about the certification level, which is a higher level. I don't take everyone. Okay. So, okay, guys, where is, oh my gosh, there you are. Hi, Jasmine. Okay, guys, so I'm going to bring Jasmine on. I am so excited. Let me see how I do this though. Hi, Jasmine.
Hello.
Can everybody see her? Is it just me? Say yes if you can see Jasmine. Tanji, let me know if you can see her. I think you look great. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I've been sleeping all morning. That's why I'm like, I look crazy.
Yeah. Oh, move a little. Move a little. There you go. There you go. So
Yep.
you had a beautiful comment about tell me about that, about meditating before. Yeah, how you coped with it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I was just meditating before I go to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
just focusing on my breathing, practicing mindfulness, as you said, and going into the meditation, that's when I would start getting these like primordial type of visions in my mind.
Okay.
And as I had those visions, it would kind of ease me into lucid dreaming. I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost like when I'm dreaming, I
Mm-hmm.
open my eyes in my dream. I don't know
Yes,
if that
yes.
makes any sense.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're centered. Yeah, that's lucid dreaming, which I wasn't really going to talk about, Jasmine, but
I'm sorry.
no, but because lucid dreaming is another level. So goddesses, give us some more yeses. Or you want us to talk about lucid dreaming a little bit? Because that's the next level. It doesn't usually happen right away. But I love, and that's why I brought you on, Jasmine, that you said that concurred that like meditation will help. Those of you who are having nightmares, of course we have stress. There's political unrest, there's a unrest, there we have a pandemic, we have variants, we've got everything is just so of course you're stressed, you're having dreams that are upsetting, so meditate before bed like Jasmine is saying, and then okay, let's see, we got some yeses. We're going to talk about lucid dreams because they're very interesting. Do you tell us what you're calling lucid dreams, and then I'll say a little bit. It's like you said, your eyes are open, right, in the dream.
Yeah, it's like usually when I dream, it's kind of hazy, but when I'm lucid dreaming, it's like my eye, it's
Mm-hmm.
like opening my eyes in real life, but in my dream, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how to describe it. It's just like I just open my eyes and then it's lucid as if I'm awake, but
In the
I can
dream.
see, yeah, in the
In
dream.
the dream. Now, does this happen often for you? Because that's really cool.
It probably happens maybe once or twice a month.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's really good. So, yeah, a lucid dream is that where the person becomes aware that they're dreaming within the dream, which can, like, when you really think of that, you're like, damn. Right? The person, you're suddenly in the dream, the monster could be chasing you, and then you're like, wait a minute, this isn't real. And the reason I mentioned that, the monster, often, you guys, that's what happens. If you can practice with lucid dreaming, maybe I'll do a separate video about that, you can face the fear. It'll be some metaphorical, it might look like a monster, right? It might look like a serial killer trying to kill you. And the minute you stop and you're like, huh, you're not real, and you literally can talk back to it, it'll just pop, it'll like disappear. So this is actually considered, they do this in like Tibetan Buddhism and stuff, and like mysticism, where you confront your dream characters. Did you ever try that, Jasmine? I know it sounds like.
Yeah, the first time I did it, actually, it was a dream about
Mhm.
being in the midst of a mass shooter type of situation.
Oh,
And
wow.
it happened on accident. So once I realized I was lucid, I was like, oh, if I can get them, it was really kind of dark, but if I was like, if I could get them to kill me, then I'll wake up out of this nightmare. And I was able to get them to do it. And then I ended up waking up. But it was stuff like that that helped me to confront my fears in real life because of
I
all the
think that
crazy dark dreams.
I think that is about a fear of that though, right? I think that's what
Hmm.
sparked that. I love that you were able to be lucid in it. That's amazing. So yeah, it's literally used for healing because exactly like almost then what would happen to her in real life, guys, is that that fear would diminish of like a shooter incident because in her dream, she confronted it and overcame it. Wow, that's really deep. I have to say, my dreams weren't, none of them were that dark.
Unfortunately, my dreams get a little crazy. That's why lucid dreaming has really helped me.
Now, Jasmine, did you train to do this? Did you read a book and then say, I'm gonna wake up in my dreams? Or did this just happen to you? Because that would be unusual if it just happened.
Well, yeah, it just happened to me. And then I started looking it up afterwards and started doing my research.
Wow, Jasmine. Yeah, that is really deep. Let's see what some of the comments are. Okay, somebody had a comical dream. I haven't. It's almost comical to realize this is a dream. Exactly. There's something funny about it. You're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like, why am I floating? This isn't real, right? What? How did I fall and I didn't die from 20 stories? Oh, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. So let's see what else comments. Yes. And I really like the comment of this is a deeper way to process my trauma. Yeah, Catherine, it
Hmm.
really is. It really is. Jasmine, anything else you want to add? And then
If
I'm.
anybody's interested in lucid dreaming,
Mhm.
it definitely. Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. If anyone's interested in lucid dreaming,
Hmm.
just meditation beforehand is probably key to make sure that you're not experiencing any anxiety before you fall asleep.
So you literally then are meditating like in your bed.
Yeah,
Like you want it to be very connected, like meditation, then sleep.
yes.
Wow. Okay. Have you tried dream incubation though, where you literally ask a problem, you ask for solution?
I've kind of tampered with it a little bit, but I haven't gone too deep into it. Right now, I've just been practicing the basics.
Hmm. Well, like that's what I'm telling you. What you're doing is not basic. I really want you to understand that because most people do not become lucid in their dreams. It is really, it's a higher level of working with the dreams. I think, you should be very proud of yourself. And my sense is there's a reason this is happening for you. Maybe you are going to be a healer or a counselor or something like that.
Cool. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. All right. So I'm going to see if anybody else wants to come on. Let's
Okay.
see.
Thank
That was
you.
awesome. Bye, Jasmine. Thank you.
Bye.
That was awesome. So she gave some great tips there, like do it right connected to sleep. And that makes a lot of sense to me. I was just saying meditate to help with your fears, but it also makes sense. What she's doing is you're going from everyday consciousness, right? And then you're going into meditation, and then you can slip right into the dreams. Anybody else want to come live? That was really awesome. That was great to be able to see the person as well. Let me just go through my comments, guys, because while we were chatting, I didn't get to see all the comments. So let me just see if anybody else has anything they want to share about dreams that would be helpful to others. So yes, lucid dreaming. Do you want me to do something just talking a little bit more about lucid dreams? And oh, back to the woman who asked me about astral projection. Yes, it really is very similar to lucid dreams. So, great question on astral projection. Lucid dreams, really the same thing. You're just in that dream state. So, yes, 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 yes. Yeah. So, Jasmine, yeah, thank her for coming on because suddenly to be live on YouTube is like, what's my background look like? Is my cat gonna like jump on me? Is my pet snake gonna like I don't know. So yes, thank you, Rose, for saying thanks. That was very nice of you. Anybody else before I close? Anybody else either want to come on or have a question about? And hi, if you're just joining, we're talking about dreams and Ajna chakra. I covered the chakra in the beginning. Now we're talking more about dreams, being lucid in dreams, the meaning of dreams. I'd love to analyze somebody else's dream. Is there anybody else who had a dream recently that they'd like to share? And you don't have to come on. You don't have to come on. If you just want to type in what your dream was And I would love to know. Yeah. And yeah, thank you, Catherine, for expressing gratitude. Yeah. Yeah. Get a book about it. Get a book about it. I'll make another video and I have a book because I don't want to get up right now, though I love my outfit. You can see my belt and my wild 60s inspired leggings, all paisley and stuff. Oh, what was yours, Gypsy Publisher? Hold on. Okay. Okay, it looks like Gypsy Publisher will be my last person then, but I lost track. So there were so many comments. Gypsy Publisher. Let me see if I can find it in the meantime. But if you could, yeah, it's not good for me to kind of spend the life searching because then I'm not connected to the folks who are here. Gypsy Publisher, if you could. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Okay, dream for 4 years. A bird? No, Noe. You know what? I'm going to take Noe because I remember saying long ago about a bird. It was similar to a pelican, but what called my attention is that it couldn't fly. It seemed it was trapped in the mud. Yeah, that's a really clear one. Remember? So let's go back to the metaphor. So the bird, I would look up what pelicans mean. Or their habits. I think that's important. I think pelicans are the ones that store things also here, right? Is that right, guys? That has that weird thing where it can store stuff. But it was trapped in the mud. So, Noe, at the time you had that dream, where were you feeling stuck? Take the image the dream presents you and then just make it like it's real. Like, oh, stuck in the mud. Where am I stuck? Where am I stuck? And it's trying to tell you, and I would say, yes, relate it to the pelican. Right away, though, I am getting this idea of, I think the pelican, you guys, filters out things with its beak or something, like it eats things and then it settles them out. So, Noe, yeah, at that time you were feeling trapped about something, you were feeling trapped in some way, maybe in a relationship or at school or I don't know. Those are the two that come to my mind for you. Oh, Gypsy Publisher. Okay, got it. Gypsy Publisher. I hope this is clear enough. Yeah, okay. Again, to me, very, very simple one. Many dreams, you guys, your dreams, the other secret I want to share with you before I close, I'll go for about 5 more minutes. The dreams want you to understand. So they're not trying to be confusing. Okay. Does that make sense? They're not trying to be confusing. So Gypsy Publisher and all of you, I've had this type of dream. If you're lost and you're trying to find your way home, literally take the dream and say, how do I feel lost? How do I feel lost? How do I feel lost? How do I feel that I'm not at home? Just ask yourself, like it's very literal. So to me, the meanings of that are around you do not feel that you're in the right place. And it doesn't mean literally the right place, guys. It can mean you're lost in some way. It could be spiritually lost. And I'm getting that the first way. You're trying to find your way home. So it seems to me as like a spiritual dream saying that you feel lost in some way, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and you want some sort of safe anchor. You want a home. So I get that first at the spiritual level. Gypsy, tell me how that resonates with you, especially if this is a repeating dream. And this is for all of you, because I want it to be helpful for all of you watching. When you have a repeating dream, you need to pay attention, because a repeating dream motif theme is trying to tell you something. Okay. So Gypsy Publisher, let me know in the comments how you resonate with what I just shared. Okay. They say as soon as you said it, it made sense. Yeah. Yeah. Can you share just a little bit more, Gypsy Publisher? I think that would be really helpful for those watching, right? Because they're watching me respond to this. And so if you, as the person having this dream, being lost and you can't find your way home, it could be in a marriage, right? So it's guys, it doesn't mean like literally a place, right? It's metaphorical. So it's your dreams the dreams come in pictures, right? They're visual. You have to take the visual and just put it in language. I'm lost. I can't find my way home. Huh. and then take it into your real life. So I want to hear from them a little bit more. Yeah, Gypsy Publisher, give me a little bit more. I know this might be hard because now you're like, oh my God, what does this mean? Damn it. So, but what you can share with us, tell me when you said it does resonate for you, it makes sense. I want to know what you mean. I really do. I really am curious. I'm a curious, nosy person, people. I've always been very curious. And I am interested in many things, as you guys know from my channel. Gypsy. Okay, great. So I'm going to put it here. I've been on a journey healing from a deep woundedness. Yes. So Gypsy Publisher, what I'm getting in to take that further, knowing that you have been on this journey, that your soul is calling to you. This is going to sound very weird, and I'm not going to give you what tradition, but my sense is for you, you need to just pick a spiritual tradition. Like, I'm going to become a Buddhist. I am going to become Zoroastrian. I don't know. I'm going to become a Unitarian. I'm going to become, a Baptist. The sense is that you need a path, Gypsy. So what I'm going to trust you, though, and you should trust yourself, that you've been drawn to a spiritual tradition. So, maybe it is something from your background, from family or not. If you're interested in Taoism, it doesn't matter what your ethnicity is relative to what you choose. You choose, your soul resonates somewhere. So Gypsy, my advice is, clearly your spirit is telling you you need a path. You need a spiritual home, whether that's in a mosque, in a church, in a, that's just my sense. Now, it doesn't mean, don't go off and join some like crazy, crazy cult or anything. You guys know I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So keep going, but you clearly want, maybe try going on a retreat. Try going on a retreat somewhere. A lot of places, if you have money, you can pay for it. A lot of spiritual centers have my God, I lost the word, scholarships. Okay. A lot of these places have scholarships, whether it's a Catholic retreat center. And I just mentioned that because there are a lot of Catholic places where they don't do anything for you. You just go and you stay. They leave you alone in peace and quiet. You can sit, you can walk the grounds. Or if you want to go to like a meditation center, a Zen center, anything like that, Gypsy. Yeah. Wow, that is so right. And a family tradition, amazing. No kidding. Oh my God, you guys. Yes, they're blowing my mind because I mentioned Taoism. I don't even know why I said Taoism, because Taoism it's random in terms of being like, it's not the biggest, religion out there, and it's very loose. But I was just like, Taoism. And they were saying, yes, Taoism is my space. Yes. Well, that's why I'm intuitive. And I do want to tell you guys, you can come for a reading. Absolutely. Because even here, I don't know very much about this person. And I just was getting Taoism for them. Yeah, thank you. In a family tradition. My sense is your spirit is telling you need a tradition to sit in. And then once you get on that path, you'll have like your North Star. So if you're drawn to Taoism, which is very open, it's not rigid at all, you could maybe work with that. And then if you're drawn to Taoism, Gypsy, then you definitely want to connect with nature, because Taoism is very much about learning from the natural world. I'm very drawn to Taoism. Yeah. Ariel, yeah, to get a reading, okay, I'm just going to add this one thing. Because, I'm getting tired and I really want to honor, like, I'm supposed to be teaching about the divine feminine. So you guys, it's really hard for me because I tend to want to, like, keep going. I'm one of these, I'm just going to keep going. I have drive. And so I'm just going to share here how you can get a reading. Yeah. And my readings I had stopped doing readings for a while. Here's why. I did not like how people, and yeah, welcome if you're just joining. And I think some folks they have to go. So I totally understand that. I stopped readings for a while. Here's why. I don't like the way some people approach an intuitive as if you're just gonna fix their life. You're going to tell them if he's going to come back to you. I don't do readings like that because number one, I do not do readings where you are somebody's obsessed with their ex and they want to know if they're coming back. I'm going to be really blunt. That is not a good use of my intuitive energy. Okay. Do you feel me? It takes energy for me to do this. Any intuitive, it takes our energy. And yes, you're paying, but I don't charge that much, right? I really don't. So I don't want to be, I don't work at that level. I want questions like, that about your path and about, your career, the work you should do in the world, or if there's this problem, not things that are superficial. And my readings will give you, this is what you need to do to manifest. Okay. That's the approach I take to readings. And I had to stop for a while because I didn't like the approach that I was taking and people were approaching me with very superficial questions. And I finally was like, I'm just not going to do them. Okay, because I don't need to do them. I have other gifts and I can just coach. I don't have to do the intuitive. But so now when you come for a reading with me, I want to advise you. I see it as advice from spirit of what can help you accomplish your dreams. Do you want to meet your soulmate? Now, to me, that's a good question. I will tell you, the cards may say, oh, you have a wound from childhood, and that is keeping you from meeting, him or her because you're very wounded and you're, so that's the way my reading is. My reading will empower you to this is what's blocking you. This is what you need to see if you really want this. You're not earning enough money. What is at the root of it? Right? That's how my readings are, guys. So that is, to me, that is what's helpful. Okay. I had to preach a little bit here. I'm not going to answer, for a 17-year-old, will he come back to me? Probably you don't want him back. You don't want him back. Let it go, So anyway, not trying to be mean, but yes. So I put the link for a reading, in there. And I just want to, oh, Catherine, I'm writing my dissertation now. Yes, no, oh no. If you're doing a dissertation, you don't have time to do the chakra course. But yeah, do a reading. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you have a question, a dissertation, I'm so happy for you. That means you're really committed in some area. A dissertation is no joke, guys. I got my master's. I did not get a PhD. Typically, you don't need a dissertation for a master. So, Catherine, wow. Dissertations are 100% focus. Yeah. If you have a question, maybe after what to do or just how to move next, then a reading would be great. Yes. Noe, thank you so much for being here, Noe. And I hope my thing before with your dream was helpful. Yeah. It is divination. I will get what's going on. It's divination, but it's not. Noe, this is what people are like. Is it going to happen or not? That's the problem, Noe. They're like, am I going to get this job or not? That's a dumb question. If you're going to get the job, you're going to get the job. If you're not going to get the job, what you need to know is why can't you get a job? You guys, you feel what I'm saying? The question should be, how can I get a job that I love, that I have great coworkers, and that is on my life path? That's different than, am I going to get the job? Yes or no? Right? You guys can see that. So that's what I'm saying. So it definitely involves my intuition. It definitely is divination. Because I will get weird stuff, like me telling that person about Taoism. I don't know why I pulled Taoism out of nowhere. Like I said, it's not the most popular spiritual path in the world to go to Taoism, but that was just it just popped into my head. So yeah, so you're all welcome to come for a reading. Gypsy Publisher. Yeah, yes, you too, guys. So have a beautiful week. This was really fun for me. And give on your way out, give the video a thumbs up. recommend it to any of, if you have a girlfriend or guy friend who's into dreams or whatever, who you think might enjoy it. And I talked a lot about Ajna Chakra in the beginning. So yeah, share the video and give it a like. That helps YouTube send it out more. And so yeah, it was great to have you guys. So bye, Erin, Catherine, Gypsy, Noe. And let me keep going up. Yes, yes, yes. The internet savior. I see that name a lot. Rose. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Have a great week.